I'm here to restore order. New school and old school, I'm here to connect the border. Real hip-hop, trying to bring that feeling back. I'm a fan of the culture, so for real I be missing that. When you had to really rap, when you said you could spit a rap, trash you get nothing. If you hot, then you get it dap. Bronx the birthplace of the legendary genre. August 11 is the date, really you should honor. Important date, if you don't know about it, it's a problem. It happened to be the date that hip-hop was started.
Yeah, we here.
One said bring it to the safe.
Yeah, we got a good interview today. Shout out to Carlito Black, my theme music. Straight out of Brooklyn, New York.
Jada and Nate Dogg Link and brought you times up.
Yeah.
Jada and Nate Dogg Link and brought you times up. Now in my speakers, I'm vibing out to Illmatic. Got myself a gun at a time, a dog is still Matic. Jay-Z, 50 years old, and he's still snapping DMX. Flush on my flesh, that's some real rapping 90s. B.I.G. was dropping some ill classic student of the game. Because of them, I'm skilled at it. Back to the OGs that put in work and paid the way. Beanie Siegel felt it in the air. Pop choked his fame. Bone dead harmony and flow, and then they changed the game. Buster, get in that mode, flipping, so spin flame. Jazz over, twist the flow is fast, they in a different lane. Only reason that the block inside because the Little Wayne. Eminem wordplay will put you in a different place. My deep have you thinking the way you can get away. Missy is the reason that the people can't stand the rain. Missy is the reason that the people can't stand the rain.
Yeah.
Missy is the reason
we
that the
live
people can't stand the rain.
Getting this interview together right here. Yeah. We're right here live and direct right here on the Underground Lounge edition to the show. You know what I mean? Let's go with it. We can hear, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get my little theme music going on. We'll be here in direct right here. What we got live right now is an artist out of the ATL. You go ahead and do the honors to introduce yourself. Tell them what your name is.
My name is. Hey, y'all, what's going on, man? It's a pleasure to be here on your platform. So I'm excited about that. I go by Qnova. I'm an Atlanta artist and entrepreneur. I sing and I rap, you know what I'm saying? So I do my thing, man. Yeah.
No doubt. I hear you do what you do, live and direct right here on the Underground Live show on the IBP Media Group. Here with Qnova?
Qnova.
Okay,
yeah.
Qnova.
So since you couldn't get it right now, I gotta explain a little bit, go into detail what that Qnova stands for.
Okay, let them know what the Qnova, because that's kind of unique, man. I like to spell it because I'm an artist, so when I see people's names, I look at a lot of fonts, so I do a lot of graffiti and stuff, and I can see that I can create something with that Q in that U. You know what I mean? Yeah. The market part of it, but let us know a little bit of history behind the name.
Okay, so Q, that's a beautiful letter to me. It's from my biological name, Quachavius. Took the Q from that, and Nova, that's the brightest star in the galaxy. So put that Q and that Nova together. Sort of like, you know what I'm saying, a galaxy type of out of this world type of thing. So Qnova, it has significant meaning to me.
Okay, no doubt. Yeah, I like that. And I know the Nova is definitely that star part because you definitely shining. You know what I'm saying? In the game, in the hip hop game, and you doing what you do, and you holding it down. I've been checking out a little bit of music, and I checked out the check up, and I checked out the Tokyo Ish up in the house and everything, and I like both joints, especially that Tokyo Ish because that's a club joint. You influence more in the club because of Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Let me know who influenced you in the game to get you to do that club music, make people to dance and jump. I see you.
Yeah, so basically, where I got that from, I wanted to make something for the clubs. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, with that going on, just listening to different genres of music and just seeing what I do best. You know what I'm saying? I do a lot of stuff at the clubs and at events where we turn up a lot. So I want to, make some spiffy for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Not just for myself. So I think about the people too.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, because I like it. It reminded me when I was in the Atlanta era back in the day when I used to live in the South. I remember going to the club and doing my thing, marketing and doing my promotion thing, and that sound is very solid. And I can see that you keeping that wave going, but with a twist with it. It don't sound like, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I know a lot of artists is different, but you don't sound like, but you have that type of energy that you bring in, but it's a little different, and I like that. And, you know what I'm saying? Have you ever been around an artist that have the potential to do what you do and switch it up, but they want to follow that trend? You understand what I'm saying?
And then you saying like as far as they follow that trend and they try to do everything the trend do,
You're
do
right.
everything they
In detail too.
yeah. And if I'm understanding it correctly, you gotta always remain yourself. Even though you want to follow the wave and you want to do what's working for everybody today, you
Right.
still can't lose yourself. You still gotta be you.
Yes, fact.
You get lost up in it, then you're being fake. That's not you.
Yeah.
So
How do you focus on being you? You know what I'm saying? And I mean, sometimes it's a natural, but sometimes kind of hard because you want to get in when you fit in, but at the same time, you like, "Man, I need to stay where I'm at. I think I'm doing all right." Keeps you focused to stay in line.
just knowing my worth, you know what I'm saying? Knowing my worth as an artist, you know what I'm saying? I feel like when people support you, and you have real supporters, they're gonna support you anyway. So, you can throw me any kind of track. You can throw me a country track, you can throw me a hip hop track, trap track. I'm gonna do my thing on those tracks. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
But they still gonna know, okay, Qnova's still holding it down, Qnova's still Qnova.
Yeah,
So
that's a fact. And your brand is definitely solid. It's very it's authentic and organic too. Because when I look at the brand part of it, and this is where a lot of artists and people that listen to my show don't understand. I know a lot of my podcast peers get deep in it, but I get real deep in it. When it comes to the brand part of you, it's definitely give you the urge like I gotta listen to the music. Not I want to check it out, but I gotta click on it. I gotta find what her music is. I gotta Google her real quick because that
okay.
brand is solid. What made you focus on that brand so heavy like that?
Well, like I said, I feel like my brand. You know what I'm saying? I am my brand. Cute
Fact.
Nova. I feel like I'm a star. You know what I'm saying? In my eyes. You gotta do that one more time. Exactly.
Yeah, that
That
little
way.
drum. Yeah,
So, basically, I have to, if I feel like that, I'm gonna give it everything I got. If I feel like I'm a star, you're gonna get star status. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put my all in what I do.
yeah, yeah.
No shortcutting.
I can feel the energy. I can
Okay.
feel it when I hear the music. You know what I mean? I can hear it in the hooks. I can hear it in the ad libs. You know what I mean? I can, and I didn't even get a chance to really see your video yet. So that's crazy. You know what I mean? I want to check the video. I want to check it out yesterday, but I got busy on YouTube. I pulled it up. I didn't get a chance to watch it, but just by hearing the song, I can just imagine the video already. Like before I even click play, I already visual. You know what I'm saying? That's when you know that your brand is solid because I be hearing some music sometimes, and I'm pretty sure yourself, you be like, then you hear the song, it's hot, but you see the video don't match what you visualize on the song. Like, like somebody rapping about chicken, but when you go in the video, they got candy bars in their hand. Like, what?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like it don't balance out. And I didn't even see those music video, yet, but off the energy of your delivery, the words, the production, to how you have a intimacy with the production. You know what I mean? I could tell that by listening to your music, by listening to your track. You know what I mean? And I'm not just saying
Right.
you on the show. I'm telling you because I actually take the time and listen in detail on what's going on with an artist when I see the brand. I can see the pictures, the content, and everything is just so on point. And it just hit me like I got to. I'm not gonna check it out. I got to check it out. It's mandatory to stop what I'm doing and check the track out. And that's when I seen your brand like that, and that's awesome. Let me bring your management in on to conversation. You know what I'm saying? Nisha in the building. You know what I mean?
Hello, 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 hello. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
We
Hey.
right here, live and direct, right here on IBP Media Group, Underground Lounge. What made you get involved with, you know what I'm saying, Qnova on her brand and her music? What made you be like, I got to manage this girl. This is it.
Oh man, I could say a lot of things, but one thing I could that definitely stands out with Qnova, she's unique. And one thing, her work ethic. Her work ethic is out of this world, and her creativity. Just to see
Mm,
how she masters different beats that's thrown at her by Pat Ron, her personal producer, and
yeah.
just seeing her master it is mind blowing. It's like, whoa, she's definitely gonna kill the game, especially once she fully breaks in mainstream. I'm telling you, she Grammys, everything. She gonna take over.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, we here to definitely help y'all with the marketing part of it. That for those who don't know about Underground Lounge, we get involved in the market side of the artist because marketing is the key to success. Not promotion. Promotion is short term. Marketing is long term. So this give y'all a little teach,
Absolutely.
a little throw something out there. I'm always teaching these young artists that's coming up in the game, and you definitely working on her very good and everything. Let's talk about this single. You know what I'm saying? Talk your itch. I mean, you know what I'm saying? What's popping with that? Let's talk about that, Nisha. You know how you do what you do with that track and the other track. Check it.
Oh man, and one thing about it is we move as a team, and once Q pretty much gave me the track and say, "Hey, I finished it, Nisha," and I hear it, I'm like, "Yo, instant classic!" Like all her songs is an instant classic because they're so unique and it's so diverse. It's her style, and Tokyo is definitely a banger. I could see it in different regions playing it, and not only females could rock Tokyo Ish, but
Yeah,
you can
yeah,
even
yeah,
hear the fellas say, "Okay,
yeah.
okay, Tokyo Ish, sis, okay, you popping."
Yeah, no
So
doubt.
it was just, it's such a diverse, fun track, and people get to see the layers of Qnova's personality. One thing about her music, you could get to feel her, and you also get to understand her as an individual because she's so complex, but she's also open to, dealing with fans and just experimenting with all sorts of genres.
No doubt, definitely. And I definitely hear that in her sound and everything. Cause this is not a game. We here right now on the Underground Lounge. We gonna get right into the production side of it. We have her producer, you know, Pat Run Beats in the building. You know what I mean? Pat Run Beats. What's going on with your family? Okay, you muted. You muted.
Hey, 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 what's
Okay,
going on?
we hear you
Yo,
now.
yo, yo. Hey, what's happening with everybody? Everybody on here, what's going on? How you
Yeah, we
doing?
good right here, man. You know what I'm saying? We got Patch Run Beats up in here, man. The producer behind the music and the sound of Qnova. You know what I'm saying? How you curated with that production? What influenced you to make that beat just for that particular type of movement that she brought to the table?
Well, I just that's real, and I'm gonna make something for Nova, man. Like something for her, like how she want me to be and everything. So I was like, okay, let me just put it together so I can, and just make her, make her stand out on.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt. Yeah, yeah, she's definitely doing her thing and all that, man. How long you been doing production?
Man, I've been 12, man. Been doing
Okay,
it for a while.
no doubt. Where you from? Where you originally from?
I'm from Thompson, Georgia.
Say it again. Say it. You breaking up on us.
I'm from Thompson, Georgia. Country.
Okay, straight from the scissor.
The country, Thomaston.
Represent. You already know.
It's appropriate to throw that in there too. You know what I'm saying?
All
I see
that.
the potential where you're from. I feel the vibe. You know, OGs know OG. Real recognize real. I can see that in you. You know what I mean? You know, I'm from Buffalo, New York, born and raised. And I see Nisha was born in Buffalo, but she wasn't raised in Buffalo. But she's still Buffalonian, because she still got that DNA in her. You know what I'm saying? From the home of Griselda, which I grew up with them boys in a block back in the day.
Like,
Benny Butcher and what I'm saying, the Conways and the West Side Guns and the crew and all that. Four of the members of the whole team is my cousin, and they doing their thing. But how you feel about the music? Cause I see T Crane came on, was talking about how all the music sound the same. Do something different. How you feel about that statement?
well, I would just say, I mean, he's right. You know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause like nowadays, you got certain kits and like Spice and Arcade that does it for you. So it's like anybody can be a producer. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can get some loop and just put it on. But like the real producers like know how to make beats for real. You know, I know how to put their own melodies and not having to use the same melodies, because some of these melodies, like the repetition are the same. Even though you can change the tempo of it, but it's still like the same little flow, the same little
Yeah.
doom. You wanna get a different feel, a different bounce.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. And I've noticed that too, as me being a DJ part time in the game. That when you slow the beat down, you blend in on the tracks. It makes that blend a little easier. And that's when you can tell that they was influenced by that certain type of sound or that wave of the track. You know what I mean? You definitely hit something on the head right there. That's facts on right there. I feel the same way. I feel that especially on the mainstream. You know, we already got a little dirt. We don't need another little dirt. You know what I mean? We already got a the baby. We don't need another one. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And it's like we want to hear something unique. Even if you want to go on that mainstream level, you can, but you can twist it up a little more to where you can have your own signature sound. It can be more organic, authentic for you. You know what I mean? Like, I might like a shirt you got. You know what I'm saying? But we two different sizes. I can't wear your same size. You know what I'm saying? It's the same movement in the game. So it's like, you know what I mean? So when T Pain pushed that issue on that radio show and that joint went viral, um, I think he I think he probably hurt a lot of people's feelings in the game. You know what I'm saying? Which at the end of the day, we don't care because we here to do what we do as producers, writers, executive producers, management, and all that. You know, we here to bring the culture forward, not stay on a standstill. You know what I mean? And when we different, the way we are, we pushing the culture forward. Pop culture, hip hop culture, music culture. You know what I mean? Black culture. You know what I'm saying? Whatever movement you got going on, that culture. So
Right.
everything is coming together in this music. You feel me? So that's what we do. And I definitely agree with you on that one. We gonna get right into it with Qnova. I play a little game all the time on the show, and so we're gonna have a little play, have fun with it, and play a little game real quick, and have fun. So you ready for this movement question that we're gonna do today here on the Underground Lounge?
Let's run it.
We're gonna go ahead and do what it do. You know what I mean?
This show will begin now.
Now, this is something new. Little Mo said, "There's people that's gifted, there's people that's talented, and there's people who do this music business and just getting by. Name me an artist, in your opinion, in the mainstream that's gifted, that's talented, and name an artist that is just getting by."
Right on the spot.
Right on the spot. Somebody that's guilty. I said guilty. Look, I don't know why they came back. Gifted and talented. Okay, gifted and talented, man.
Or
I always
somebody that's just gifted. Some people
Somebody
be
just-
gifted, but not really talented. They two different things.
For a certain genre? You looking for only rap artists? You want a
I
singer,
mean,
or does it matter?
anybody in the mainstream, I don't care what genre of music it is, name one person that's gifted at what they do. No matter what they do, they're gifted. And they're using that gift to get that bag.
The Weeknd,
Yeah, I agree.
all the way.
Yeah, yeah,
All the way
yeah,
gifted and talented. No matter what he do, no matter
Yeah.
what type of track he's on,
yeah.
he gonna blow it out the park, man.
Name an artist that's talented, very talented. That's in the mainstream.
The Weeknd. You want me to name another one?
Name another one.
Okay. T.I.
Yeah, he's definitely talented. That's for sure.
Very talented.
He's very talented. Yeah, he's diverse on every aspect in the game. Yeah, that's a good one. Now name an artist in the game that is just getting by. Just know what to do just to get by. He just always on point. No, not talented. He can't do what T.I. do. He can't do what we can do. He can't do what Beyonce do. They can't do what Jay-Z do, but they do it and they just get by and they still get that back.
You gonna put me on the spot with these artists like that, huh? It's a couple of those now. But
Yeah.
let me see. Just getting by. He all right.
Yeah.
That's what you want, right?
Yeah, but he on the charts now. He might even win a Grammy. But he just in his little way, his lane. He's not really spectacular. Like you would do a feature with him just to, get that part of the fan base. But at the end of the day, you probably kill it over him or her. But he's just getting by, just in the game, just floating. Just every time he come out with something, you get tired of hearing the song. Like, I don't even like that song, but he doing his thing though.
Okay, so
A lot of those though. You're right about that.
okay, so look, I'll put it like this. I'll say that he's an artist that I do admire.
Yeah.
I think he's an awesome artist. Okay.
Okay.
And I used to be a huge fan back in the days.
Okay.
So Lil Wayne, because of today's music and how everything kind of changed up now.
Yeah.
It's not how Lil Wayne used to be when he first came out.
Yeah.
And he still got the bars.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, he still got the bars and everything, but it's different. So he put out stuff and he's getting by.
Yeah, he getting by, especially without Birdman beside him. That's for sure. He definitely getting by, and he needs to find his own lane instead of finding Cash Money. You know what I'm saying? Lane. He's definitely giving Young Money their own identity now. Since he's not with Birdman anymore, I can see that. Yeah, that's perfect. That's the perfect answer. Okay.
Yeah.
Next question is I have a top 5 game that I play with everybody. What is your top 5 influence female MCs? Yeah.
Well, I will say this. I try to sway away from the type of music that's always like too perverted. Like, how women will rap, they're talking about skin and body, shaking, twerking.
Yeah.
So I kind of sway away from that because I want to be known different.
Yes. Yes.
So with those reasons,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to go back to old school rappers.
I definitely, yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong. We're women. We like to twerk and have fun, every now and then. But I want to be known as a different artist. You know what I'm saying? So don't get me wrong. I probably would do it. But, as far as make a track for it, because, that's what people doing. But I don't follow what everybody's doing. Like I said, for those reasons, I choose old school.
Okay.
I'll have to say Gangsta Boo.
Okay. That's my
Mia
home.
X.
Mia X, okay.
Eve.
Yeah.
Even Foxy Brown.
Yeah. Foxy, yeah.
I like Nicki Minaj too. So
yeah.
because she know how to play. She don't. That's not all she rap about. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So she really knows how to, maneuver around and give people a lot of different type of feels. So yeah,
I can't wait
those
for
are
her
my
new
five.
album to drop. She's changing up on her lyrics a lot because she got a baby now. So I'm looking forward to her new album dropping on Nicki Minaj. I know she's going to bring back that Queens, New York, back in the day magazine mixtape type flow back again out of her because she has she's a mom now, so I can't wait to hear her album. So that's a good top 5 influence MC. Okay, what is your top 5 club songs of all time?
Some of those I have to go back to.
Yeah.
So the club songs.
Yeah.
Look, if you buck, boy.
Yeah. They're my people. Yeah. Right, mom.
I love them, man. That track right there, have you real crunk up and have you crunk.
Yeah, definitely.
Also, like as far as being in the club, I'll say, it just depends on what vibe I'm in, what move I'm in. You know what I'm saying?
I'm talking about the club song that don't matter what you're doing or what's going on, you got to play that record.
Yeah. So
club joint.
Yeah. So that's my first one right there. My second one, I would have to say, it's so many because I'm going to tell, I'm going all the way old school, the way old school, man. Raheem.
Yeah.
All those, the old school stuff. What's his name? Shoot, girl, the way you moving got me in a train.
That's Roscoe Dash.
Yes.
Yeah.
Young LA. He got some. Yes, Young LA as well. That's my third one. He got some good bangers too.
Yeah.
Let me see. Ain't I?
Yeah.
Ain't I only just put me in the mood, man.
Yeah.
Nicki Minaj, she got some good bangers as well. That she have to. Some good club songs.
When she was just getting hot, that first album. Yeah, on the mixtape wave. She was, I love a lot of them club joints that she had did. And I was on my management bag. One of my artists had opened up for her, and that was, she was playing a lot of her mixtape flavors, and a lot of people didn't know she was a mixtape queen back in the day when she released her mixtape about a month ago, and everybody was real shocked. Y'all ain't really no Nicki Minaj fan. You ain't know back in the day when she was in her bag. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not a game. Yeah, we right here.
Not a game.
It's not a game. I'm gonna pull one more good question for you in this game. I'm gonna do one more good one for you. Okay. What's your favorite club? Name your top 3 clubs in Atlanta.
Oh man. So these clubs right here, I'm used to going to back in the days, but they kind of renovated it. They kind of made it popping. Yeah. So I like lounges better than clubs.
Okay. Yeah, me too.
Yeah. So chit chats. It used to be club, but they got so advanced now. They got more stuff on the inside of them. So I like them. It's pretty much like it's a club, but at the same time, it's a lounge feel. So the Chit Chat Reloaded, that's one of them.
Okay.
Circuit Cafe, that's a pretty cool one. You get to sit down, chill out, still see performances, live bands, and just if I wanted to perform, I could perform. I got that choice whether I want to perform, come back, sit back, lay back, and just hear some music. Like I said, although I do music like in clubs and stuff, I'm still that lounge type of girl.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. So basically, let me see. I would say my third one, Life is pretty cool. ATL.
Yeah.
ATL. Yeah, because the inside of it is just decked out. I like how they got the decorations on there. Yeah. is so professional on the inside. So you can get great, good pics, good selfies, good drinks, good music. So it's very sexy on the inside of that club.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's gangster right there. I like that. So what you got going on? You got some more singles coming out, you got an album you working on. You want to get into the acting field. Let us know what you got going on for the future though.
Okay, so right now, I just let out one of my singles, Talk Your Ish, Sis.
Yeah.
So I got a video coming out to I got a video coming out to that. So the video will be releasing soon.
Okay.
I actually had an interview. I love interviews, So by the way, thank you for having me on here. I think they're pretty dope. Asking some intimate questions. People get to learn more about me. I'm focusing on singles because they give me time to concentrate on that single and to give a treatment to that single and to just focus on promoting that single instead of promoting the whole album.
Right.
I can focus on the single, get it out there more instead of me throwing all these songs at one time.
Yeah. So what we gonna do is we gonna definitely gonna play one of your joints. This is called Check Up. Let them know about this song here before I play it.
Well, Check Up, man, it's a more of an inspirational song to me. I had a person to actually tell me that they listen to that track every time they go to work.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about you flexing, saying like, oh yeah, I got my money down. It's inspiration. Go get your money up because whatever you do in this world, it takes cash. So it's like a boost. It gives you a boost and a drive to want to go make that cash, want to go provide for yourself and your family. And at the same time, it's a fun song. You can flex if you want. But, I didn't make it mainly, like I said, when I make music, I don't make it mainly about me. I make it to where other people can relate and feel like, oh man, this song is about me. So, Check Up is an inspirational song to run your money up, get it up.
No doubt. We're going to go ahead and play that joint right now, right here on Underground Lounge. We're going to make it do what it do. We're going to go ahead and let the people hear this joint. And we're going to play it right now.
Sexy sounds and top music.
Live in the mix.
I'ma get it back and I'm ready to do. I'ma get it back and I'm ready to do. I'ma get it back and I'm ready to run it up. I'ma take the bag and I'm ready to. I'ma take the check and I'ma cash it out. I'ma take the bag and I'm ready to. I'ma take the check and I'ma cash it out. Check up. Whip so sick, need a check up. Begin to the check, throw your hands up. Check. Keep the hoes in check. I'm running with the check. Keep the hoes in check. I'm running with the check. Duffel bag full of checks, pocket fulls from them checks. Smoke blowing out my nose, I bought it from the check. Keep a check, listen, I don't like to write no check. Just sign it in my name, then I'm cashing out the check. But with respect, I'ma put it in check. Better with your turn, you know that I'm next. I can get what I want, I ain't even gotta play. I'm winning, I ain't even gotta bet. Hold up, let me count up. No must of my cash up. Rubber band stacks don't fold up. My penny bank done rolled up. Give me double bag on my shoulder. I'm camouflaged like a soldier. Switching whips, bipolar. I came up and I told you. Checks on my feet, gold on my teeth, ice on my sleeve, rock on my ring, shine like a bling. Money sit tall, off with your head. Yeah, I'm a queen. I'ma take the bag and I'ma ready to. I'ma take the check and I'ma cash it out. I'ma take the bag and I'ma run it up. I'ma take the check and I'ma cash it out. Check up. Whip so sick, need a check up. Begin to the check, throw your hands up. Check. Keep the hoes in check. I'm running with the check. Keep the hoes in check. I'm running with the check. Don't sleep when you wake up. Y'all eat pies, get your cake up. I see you looking fake till you make up. Got a hate looking mad like a breakup. What you mad for? I don't care what they say, let them hate. All I know, I'm on go chasing checks, take no breaks. It's payday, cut the check like underlay. Ain't talking no chump change. Grind day. Bank closed, it's a holiday. Not today. One phone call, they gon' open up like a Philly state. Thumb it through the checks. No paper cuts, bank accounts they lit. No cigarette butts, roll the blue with a honey. Call it green on green. I'm already shining, so when I wear jewelry, it's bling on bling. I'ma take the bag and I'ma ready to. I'ma take the check and I'ma cash it out. I'ma take the bag and I'ma ready to.
Right
I'ma
there.
take the check and I'ma cash it out. Check up. Whip so sick, need a check up. Check up. Begin to the check, throw your hands up. Check. Keep these hoes in check. I'm running with the check. Keep these hoes in check. I'm running with the check. I'ma get it back, I'ma get it back, I'm running to. I'ma get it back and I'ma run it up.
Yeah. That was right there. That's that joint check. Qnova in the
Run it
building.
up, run it up.
Yeah, this is not a game. Yeah, this is not a game right here. Live and direct right here on the Underground Lounge. And those who's tuned in right now watching this interview, make sure y'all click on the subscribe button all day long on IBP Media Group on YouTube. And make sure you keep following us on all the social media across the board. Underground Lounge _, and plus Underground Lounge on the Underground Lounge on Facebook. No doubt. Definitely let the people know of Qnova about your social media. Where can they find you and all that good stuff if they want to check out what you got going down?
Okay, basically my music is streaming on all platforms. So your favorite platform where you like to listen to music on, type in Qnova, QNOV as in Victor, A,
Yeah.
and you're gonna find my music. So my music's streaming on all platforms, including like TikTok. They can make TikToks, even in the Instagram stories. You can type. You know how people put up an Instagram stories and they put their music in. You can type in
I always do
Qnova.
that. Yeah, that's my marketing. That's
Yeah.
my marketing. They got to do with the artists. You know,
do
these
that.
people-
Do that.
Yeah,
And you
this
know
is
you're
how I
running
do.
up the check. You know
Yeah.
you're running up the check now. So
Yeah,
do
yeah.
that with checkup.
Yeah.
So anyway, type
Mhm.
in that, streaming
Yeah.
over all platforms. They can follow me my Instagram. That's
Mhm.
Qnova Official. So Qnova Official. I have a link on there where I have my website,
Mhm.
and the website also contains my EPK.
Yeah.
So you'll have all the links there from that one social media site, Instagram, at
Yeah.
Qnova Official.
Qnova Official. Make sure y'all go ahead and definitely follow her and make sure you check out the content. That the content is definitely real. Stop playing. It's not a game. We here in direct. You know what I'm saying? So the manager, how can they get a hold of you if they want to book, feature, get some gear? 'Cause I know a lot of people like to get, donate some gear to rock for, on her videos, whatever. How can they get a hold of you for that information?
Honestly, they can also reach out to me on her website, especially the contact part. You also can find my number, and you can also leave a message.
Yes.
And you can also follow on Instagram, Nisha Manage 1, Nisha as in Nisha, Manage, MANAGE 1. And you can also keep up with everything Qnova has going on. And so those are two ways that you can reach out.
No doubt, man. I definitely appreciate y'all definitely being on the Underground Lounge, because we be lounging, we be chilling. You know what I'm saying? I stay lounging in the underground, and to give people the underground and those who was tuned in. We also have a live show.
Hey, one more thing.
Okay,
They can also. I'm sorry. Got a little glitch over here. So basically, I got merch on my website too. So they can get some merch. Go to the store. I also do hair and nails. I do my cross promotion. When I do that, I have a page for those sites too. They're on my Instagram.
Okay.
I do candles and soaps. So I'm my whole brand I'm building. It branches off, man. It's a lot of stuff that I do. So
you entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
You get the bag. You know what I'm saying? Bag. Yeah.
Awesome.
Ain't playing no games. You ain't getting one bag. You want 4 more bags. You know what I mean? You know, so yeah, that's definitely a grind, and it's good that I tell artists all the time to get your budget up and invest in yourself. You got to, you know, venture out on other things like what you got going on in other businesses. You know, like myself, I got to paint a
Right.
drip, I do the custom shoes. You know what I mean? I do, you know, the marketing management. I do, you know, editing videos and everything. So I'm involved in a lot of things, and also IBP Media is on a whole nother wave. And definitely shout out to Culture Shock Magazine, which is also one of our sponsors. Shout out to them. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Definitely everybody that's on our show will definitely have a small little segment in his magazine. Also, we'll let you know when that get published. You know what I mean? Then he
Gotcha.
pretty much gonna take some content of what you got going on your social media. Put your social media up, put it in the magazine. That's out of Canada, and that's Culture Shock Magazine. Shout out to them as being our official sponsor. You know what I mean? No doubt.
Right.
Yes, sir. Yeah, no doubt. We gangsta. I can't switch up the vibe. You know what I mean? You know. But we here though. Definitely. I appreciate y'all coming on the Underground Lounge IBP Media Group. It's been a pleasure. It's definitely been amazing. I love the single, and look forward of hearing more, seeing more,
problem.
and you know, me doing what I'm doing out here on the West Coast, as I am in Albuquerque, New Mexico, in the West Coast. So I'm definitely planning on doing the Underground Lounge showcase, and I'm definitely going to have you in mind to take a trip out of town, you know, out here and get your performance on and to rock the house right here in New Mexico, the state of New Mexico, and you know, and everything legalized out here. You know what I'm talking
Ah.
about? Yes,
I'm looking forward for that. How is the scenery out there though?
Oh, the scenery is off the chain. The mountains, every big opportunities out here. You know, I'm on my grind besides doing this, doing security for movie sets. I'm definitely security and behind the scenes of Better Call Saul, the last series on Netflix, and I'm also behind a new movie they doing on Flamin' Hot, which is about the man who created Cheetos. So 'cause I'm a Cheetos man, so I am definitely behind that jump off. So you know, I do that. So big opportunities, and I get in when I fit in. You know how we do. You know what I'm
So
saying?
you say you're originally from where now?
Buffalo, New York.
Okay, so how you made that big change like that? Like being from New York, go where you are now.
Me and my wife, we travel in her job situation, and there's also opportunities. She go to the next level, and I go by her vibe because I support her movement, and plus I don't mind. I'm always traveled. Like I said, I left Buffalo for the first time in '98. Lived in Anderson, South Carolina for about 13 years, and I was involved when the South transitioned in music. From when the West Coast was doing their thing, and then the South took over in 2002. In the game, I was out there doing that transition, and I lived out there all that time. Bill had a family out there, got a daughter and a son, and I was in a mix of the culture of hip hop out there. And I've noticed at that time in Anderson, it was that crab in a bucket mentality. But when you went to Atlanta, it was the support system was so big. That's why a lot of Atlanta artists and Florida artists also went to the next level because there was a lot going on. There was a lot going on in the situation. So I moved back to Buffalo, and then situations, me doing some things on the street, incarcerated, came home, went back to Buffalo, and then from there, I moved to Indianapolis. From when I got married, my wife got promoted on the job. Was in Indianapolis for 2 years, and then after them 2 years, she got promoted again, and she had to move to Albuquerque, New Mexico. So I just follow all my tools, credentials, people came with me. From
one more
Atlanta.
question: Do you miss home?
I think I missed more home when I was living in Indianapolis. Here in Albuquerque, I miss home because of the culture that Buffalo holds. Me being a Bills fan and the chicken wings, the food, the people. And the people here is pretty much like Buffalo, so it makes me feel like I'm home. But it's nothing like being home. But I do miss it in certain situations. Yes, I do. I'm not gonna lie on that one, but I'm balanced out pretty good out here.
Okay,
I'm
I was just curious because you
yeah,
just made that's a big move, man.
yeah.
That's a big move.
And I loved it the South in the beginning, because I liked it the culture, liked it the people. But then once you hit like Charlotte, Myrtle Beach, Atlanta, places like that, you get a taste, especially if you're in the business part of it and you stuck in the business part of it, you'll see a different type of perspective of how people are and what they do and how they do things. So I learned through the steps of going to these different cities and learning the culture of the South. When you in up top, you learn about the South. You learn about the back in the day when they had slaveries, and back in the day when things happened, when the black folks had to drink and the black folks fountain and all of that. It's a different type of culture of education and history when you go down south in the flesh and actually meet people that was in that, you know what I mean, craziness going on as being a black man. So, and that's why I take my hat off to 50 Cent when he followed his grandmother's roots of her sisters that live in South Carolina. He came to visit and did a documentary on it. And what he was saying, the same thing I feel is you ain't gonna know the true black history until you actually be down south and live and be amongst the OGs in the game and the veterans and all that to understand, to really get a different type of taste of history of our people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that was the culture, the food culture, the people, especially in Atlanta, Augusta, Georgia. You'll understand the laws, and even when it comes to with the police and all that, you learn different. You appreciate things different. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it was a big challenge for me, being in the South, living there in Anderson, South Carolina, which is a place that pretty much was they called it the Electric City. That was the first city to have electric in the world history, and I didn't know that till I moved there.
Okay.
Stuff like that. You know what I mean? You born and raised in Atlanta, Georgia?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you got the whole knowledge from Uncle Joe, you know what I'm saying, Auntie, you know what I'm saying, Sarah, and you know what I mean? You getting that wisdom, and that's different. That's why Southern women could connect to a city cat, because that city cat is always searching. And a Southern woman can always bring that wisdom to build a city cat. You know, especially when it comes to relationships and dating. You know what I mean? It's very rarely that you have a Southern man really date up top or New York or Detroit. You know what I'm saying?
I got
you. So they be together, but it don't last long.
Yeah.
Like Kay Slade was with Buffy the Body. That didn't last long because her culture was different from his culture.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And her culture is more, her culture is more solid. Where he come from. And that's why I knew that wouldn't, she eats pork, he don't. You see what I'm saying? That they had a big argument on their little documentary they had about their relationship, and she's more, I'm not saying he's like business minded, but her business minded ethic was different.
Yeah.
And it was a little bit more solid because how she grew up as a black woman coming from Athens.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, that's I see that unbalanced a lot. But I always see a New York cat always with a Southern woman, and it works out.
Well, I just want to say thank you for having me on the show. It was an honor to be on your show. I was interested in you too, you as well. So I wanted to know your story. You know what I'm saying? I was curious. It's not like, oh, let me do this interview. No, because you got some good stuff going on, and congratulations to you, black brother. I wanted to know your story. I want to know about you.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm like, let me see, because he doing his
Yeah, a
thing.
lot of people don't really. It's you the first artist that ever took the
For
time to
real?
really know who I am. A lot of artists I've interviewed on the show, always down the line after following me, then they get to know me, and then they ask questions after the fact, and they like, I didn't know you do this, I didn't know you rap, I didn't know you did this and
Yeah.
that, I didn't know you was with that. You know, like me and your management was on the phone today talking, and we was chopping it up on the history of me and what I've done and everything. And a lot of people don't know that. I don't, I'm always into helping others build up. I like to be part of something that's special. You know what I mean? Like I told your management, I want to be a part of what y'all got going on because you have something special. And I want to be a part of that growth. I want to be a part
I
of that.
appreciate that.
Yeah, I want to plant some seeds. So with wisdom and help build it because I
And
know
if
how
you
it
run
is.
across some stuff too, let us, you know.
Yeah, I know how it is. Like I was an artist and I was signed to a label. I was signed to
Oh,
Sony
yeah.
Universal. So it's
Oh,
like I know the game of how it is, especially you being a female. I just seen some things behind the scenes I can't say on my show,
I can
but
pretty much imagine, honey.
it's like me being there and seeing certain things and hearing certain things behind the scenes hurt my heart. Like, I
Yeah.
heard stories about the business and how this is, and
But is it true?
yeah, right. So when you in it
Man,
and you see it and you hear it and then you meet this person and you be surprised that person's talking like that and you be like, then you feel some type of way and then I want to put my gangster coat on and all that, and you know what I mean? It gets kind of unbalanced, man, and I hate that vibration. You know what I mean?
That's why I want people to respect me as an artist. I don't have to show all my skin. Look at my page. Look at my page and see how, I like to look sexy and stuff.
Right.
Don't respect me because, not take that back. Don't follow me because, I know she finna be twerking. I know she finna be busting it open.
Yeah.
No.
Right.
I want you to focus on my music.
The brand.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's me.
And I respect you as a person and what you're doing to the point to where I wanted to know a little bit of background about you.
Yeah.
So I was just curious.
Yeah,
and I appreciate you sharing that.
Yeah, I've been through the storm. Even the CEO of IVP Media Group, shout out to my man Emmanuel Kulu. He's also a hip hop historian. He has a book out called I Black Pharaoh. Another sponsor. His book is right here. Let me go ahead and make it big so they can see what's popping. Talking about Black history and all that. Emmanuel Kulu, the owner of IVP Media. This is his second book. He's working on the third book and working on a movie and kids book. So, me being around him, because I managed him. That's how I got to know him. I was his music manager at first when he was a hip hop head. He's a very talented brother, and going through these steps throughout my life and my career that I was building, from being an artist to owning a label to doing the things that I do, I did these things off of the experience of seeing things behind the scenes. A lot of this stuff is true. You know what I mean? 90% of the things they say on YouTube about the music industry and what's really going on, about 90% is true. The stuff that's not true is pretty much depends what your perspective is when you do get signed. When you want to go to that next level. Like right now, you're an indie artist, and eventually you might want to go to that next level. So when you do go to that next level, your perspective might be a little bit different than mine, but almost similar to the same. So our stories might connect on certain stories, but then I might tell you a story that you didn't even see, but now your third eye is open on that situation, and then when you do see it, you already prepared for it. See, this is how the game is. A lot of the people just come in this game and look at the fame, the money, the houses, the cars, the clubs, going out to places and all that. Let me tell you something, behind them scenes, you're going to, especially being as a Black female, you're going to go through some roads and some tribulations that don't make sense to you, but you didn't sign up for this. But it's also good to have a good team like you and your manager have, to where y'all could pretty much dodge some of these rocks in the road and some of these bullets flying in the air, not literally, but you know what I mean? So you can be on point at all things, but still have your lane nice and hot. for your fans and for your brand and for your business.
Yeah.
So, that is that's hard to explain. You can't really explain it unless somebody go through it. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
this is how I talk to certain artists, all artists pretty much, because they need to know these things if they want to go to that next level. Because I've been there. You know what I mean? I've been in that office. You know what I mean? I've been there with with the guys in the black suit behind me, like they want to choke me up or something. Like, you know what I mean? Then so when you see these things going on with NWA talk about in their movie, that's facts. You know what I mean? You got to be ahead of the game. You got to, it's like, I had to be with how I was in the industry. I had to be. Because if
So,
not, it ran over me. You
so
feel me?
being signed to the label and stuff, all like some of those things that you just named, is those some of the reasons why you just want to get out?
No, I didn't. No one's saying that. I didn't want to get out because
Or
of that. I got out the game because number one is I didn't like the industry robbing us as an artist. I don't believe that
through that.
you put all that hard work into what you got going on, Qnova, your brand, your music, you and your team did what y'all did. You know what I'm saying? When you get signed, they didn't do nothing. And you put in that 6-7 years, and then you get signed to a label, and then they snatch that from under you. You know what I'm saying? How dare you? You know what I mean? So I wanted to change. When I started my label, I was different. You know what I mean? I wanted to give the artists what they deserve. That's why I respect labels like Koch Records. You know what I'm saying? I respect some of the things that Master P brought to the game and changed the game. The things that, Birdman and his brother came and changed the game. And you know what I mean? And even Lil Wayne came with his label and changed the game because they see a lot of these labels is really raping these artists. And a lot of these artists, after all these years, like, it's okay. You know
what
I
is
mean?
some of the top labels you respect, you like? Like the one I'm talking about, like labels that's known.
And they know
Known labels. Which ones would you work with if you had the opportunity? What label?
What label? I would definitely will work with DJ Khaled. We the best. I like the way I like his label, and I like the way he changed the game. He came with a different vibe of how he run his business, man, and I like him. Universal was cool. We had a distribution deal. I was with Main Man Records, and Universal was distribution at the time. And I like the way, and Sony, I like the way both of them work. But once you go to that label side, that's when it get kind of shaky.
You like quality control. I was about to say Quick Trip. Look, I meant to say crazy. I meant to say quality control.
Quality
QT.
control.
I was about to say QT.
Yeah.
Dang, my bad.
Yeah, I don't know too much about the label. I know they do their thing, but
they do.
But it's like, it depends what their business is and what they do. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of these artists don't own their masters. Some of these artists don't even own 50% of publishing. You know what I mean? When they get to these big 360 deals, you know what I'm saying? Definitely don't do a 360 deal. That's a no. You know what I mean? These things I throw out there. I turned down a couple joints. You know what I mean? When I released my Haters album 2 years ago, I turned down some deals. You know what I mean? If you can't do what I do, and you can't do what I say that's on that contract, and I can bring a contract back at you, we can't do business. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. I'm not here to scare an artist not to do that. Some people might have another plan. Some people might want to get that deal. Okay, I go ahead and take this with no Vaseline real quick, and just go ahead and then capitalize off this over here, and then grow. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Some people might have a different plan. You know what I'm saying? You got to really know the business to really know what you want to do to take that L in the beginning. Be like, let me take the little L. I'm cool with it. Because I got plans. I got a team. We're going to do this, and the third. As long as they let us do this, we're going to be good after the contract. And I think we can, pretty much what Drake did. You feel what I mean? So, he took a couple L's, and then when it was time for him to get his end, you know, Wayne, it's time to get me. Can I get me? Can I get me? Let me get me on this album.
Yeah,
And
right.
then boom, he still knew his market plan. He still had his team. You know what I mean? So that's what's up. And these are things that artists got to do when you're an indie artist or you want to be independent. You know what I mean? You can be independent and still have that corporate way. You know what I mean? It's all about creating your own lane and staying in that lane. Some people go in that lane and then want to sell their soul. I mean, you know, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing. You know, a lot of people sell their souls in different ways. You know what I mean? And you know, at the end of the day, I don't respect that. If you want to, you know, that's how you take care of your family. You want to go through those little loopholes, then you know that's on you. But
Right.
at the end of the day, I love God too much. You know what I mean?
That's right, man.
You
Let
know
me
what I
tell
mean?
you.
I have a
I'll go to
relationship
look.
on high. So
I
I,
also, if it takes and you got to do all that, also, earlier last year, I graduated from college. I got my bachelor's in sociology.
congratulations,
If thank you. It was a long, 4.5 years, but I
Yeah.
did it. All those essays and papers I had to write. Let me tell you, if it take all that, you got to sit back to. I'm going no.
Yeah, you know, and definitely, you know, that's the thing. That's the thing. I, you know, talk to artists now. I have like my own little marketing thing that I have on my podcast. I do behind the scenes. I train people one-on-one on a lot of things, and I let them know as an artist and whatever you want to do. I definitely put some wisdom and get some criticism, you know what I'm saying, in the game to where you can grab that wisdom and run with it. And that's what I do. You know what I mean? Because I've been there. You know what I mean? I've been on that round table. You know, I've been executives, you know, kicking my dough down. You know what I mean? I'm just naming a few. You know what I'm saying? When I had to get the joint and do what it do, but you know, that's a whole nother show.
Well, look, we're gonna definitely have to talk because you're very knowledgeable in this.
Yeah.
And you know, with your help and with the show today, we very much appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, we humble people. You know, we don't think we're better than anybody, or you know, I don't think I'm better than anybody. You know, as far as in the music, I feel like I support people as well. We definitely would be honored to get more help from you because you know we're pushing it like how Denisha, how she stated. We continue.
Yeah, definitely push it, and and I definitely appreciate y'all. I'm gonna knock y'all down. Don't hang up yet. You know, I'm knock y'all down. We appreciate y'all having you. We're gonna talk off air and everything. So y'all stay on. You know what I'm saying? This is your boy, the Joker, right here on the Underground Lounge. Right here doing the bid. We're gonna end it off like this on my theme music, Carlito Black. You know what I'm saying? He's doing his thing. Make sure y'all definitely follow, do in the description. The link to the YouTube, also the links of all the guests that I have. We'll have their information in the description. We're here live on IBP Media. We up out of here. Peace.
The game changed, I'm here to restore order. New school and old school, I'm here to connect the border. Real hip-hop, I'm just trying to bring that feeling back. I'm a fan of the culture, so for real I be missing that. When you had to really rap, when you said you could spit a rap, trash you get nothing. If you hot, then you get it dap. Bronx the birthplace of the legendary genre. August 11 is the date, really you should honor. Important date, if you don't know about it, it's a problem. It happened to be the date that hip-hop was started. KRS-One said bring it to the cipher. Coogee rap, taking them